Hello, my name is Monica. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I used to be an X-ray technician, but since COVID happened, I had to stay home with the babies. What I was struggling with before I found Invest Diva with stocks. I've always been interested in learning about stocks, but was too scared to even try it. I had a traditional IRA, which was sitting in that account for years with my old employer. And I never touched it, never thought about thinking about it. So I just left it there. But when I saw Kiana through Instagram, and it got me curious to how she would teach me how to invest my money better for myself, or how do I be my own financial advisor. So I decided to take that chance, to take that risk, and take her course, which was the 5-day challenge course. And I loved her personality, loved the way she was talking to people, loved the way she was teaching her strategies. I thought stocks were really complicated. I thought it was just all math, but she made it very easy to understand. After that, I decided to just pay the program and take a course. And that was the seriously the best decision I ever made, because now I'm actually taking control of my IRA. I'm transferred it into a Roth IRA, and I'm learning about the charts, about Fibonacci and Ichimoku. And I love it. I'm just like obsessed with it. That's all I do 24/7. Well, not 24/7, but when the babies are asleep or I have time to myself, that's all I do is try to learn ways to invest more in my money. And I love the course. I love the stocks. I love looking at the charts. I love just doing the different strategies that she teaches. Her personality is great. If you need help, she's always on Facebook. And I love that. I love that she interacts with people. She doesn't just throw you in the bus and just say, okay, bye, but she's there for you. And she has her other people that are there too, and they're all great. If you have any problems, they're always there to help. And that's the one thing that I guess that kept me going into the course, that made me believe that this isn't fraud. That this she's actually trying to help you learn and make your money work for you. Okay, working with Invest Diva has been amazing, because not only does she gives you strategies on how to learn about the charts, but she also gives you videos about taxes. Especially, I like the part in the beginning where she breaks down your financial situation, so that way you're not just putting all your money into stocks that you have no idea about. Like, she seriously goes into depth about your financial risk, your situation, especially talks about emergency funds, which is a big thing for her. So I was like, oh my God, usually people, if they're trying to sell you something, they're just like, well, here's a stock, put that money in, and that's it. But with her, she's like, no, just first think about your financial situation, the emergency funds, compounding, which is important. You're not going to be wealthy if you just invest in stock, but you also have to work. So you have to compound your money, and which I thought it was great. But right now I'm not working, so I'm like, so I have to find other ways to find different ways to compound my money. After I took the power course, it took me, I would say, a month and a half to invest my stocks. Of course, I was still scared. It was scary just finding a broker, which is nothing. I don't know why it took me so long just to find a broker. After that, I started investing little money here and there because I was still a little nervous, because I was still going through the power course. So I wasn't really at the chart level area. So I was still kind of hesitant, but I regret it so much. I wish I just did it right away. I wish I started investing right after, because it's so easy. She breaks it down so easy. So I'm like, I should have did it before. And in the pig section that she provides, it's Anita. She's just awesome. She's great. And I wish I would have really been involved in the beginning, But of course, I had no idea what she was talking about because I was just still new. But learning her strategies, learning her ways, how she researches the company, and then how she analyzes the charts. She makes it so easy. And yeah, so it took me about a month and a half, and I'm still gradually putting my money in here and there because I don't really have income coming in. But I invested it in the what she calls the Kings, and I'm loving it. That's the first step. So I still have some money in my IRA, my Roth IRA, and I'm still trying to play around with it. So I bought the course in March 17th, and I made my first dollar in April, around April 20th, which was amazing. It was $100, and I was super excited about it. And because it was something I've never thought I could do on my own, and she made it so easy. And then I received my Invest Diva shirt, which is amazing. I love it. So I can't wait to accomplish more throughout the course, which I'm still doing right now. I'm not done yet, but I'm still there. I'm still learning, and no matter what, I feel like even if I'm done with the PowerCourse, I'm still gonna relearn it to get better and better and better, just so I could be better with my financial situation. After I made my first dollar, my next goal, I guess milestone, is the cryptocurrency, which is ridiculously insane, but I'm really trying to study the charts the way that she's teaching it. And I put my BL orders in. So I'm hoping it hits that target because that's the real money maker for me, I believe. And it's still a lot to learn. And I also purchased her book of cryptocurrency for dummies. And it's really amazing. She breaks it down perfectly and so easy that I feel like, okay, I guess I'm understanding the charts. I'm trying to understand the patterns. So I'm hoping the favor goes my way. What I would say to someone that's on the fence about working with Invest Diva is take a risk. It's worth taking. This is my first time actually investing in something like this. I thought I wouldn't. I wanted to try Tony Robbins, but I didn't. And for some reason, just her personality, she's funny, she's creative, she's smart, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna try it, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But I don't know, it's just that the energy that I felt with her, I was willing to take that risk, and I feel like I'm so glad that I did. I tell everybody about it. I tell my mom, I tell my sisters, and it's just they tell me I talk about it too much, but I love it. I'm so glad that I took this risk and I'm taking charge of my money. And I would say, don't be scared. It's worth investing in. And I think, like she always says, my success is her success and it's on her reputation. And she's been on the news, she's been writing books. So I don't think she would put her jeopardy or her reputation on the line just to be a fraud. Like she's amazing and I love it. I love her. She's good.